Yo, new day, new død. Time to... I have to whisper because it's midnight and everyone's asleep. Anyway, so here we are, back again. I know it's absolutely incredible that I upload a video, 2 videos within 24 hours of each other. Never seen before? Question mark? Exclamation mark. Yeah, that'll be a fitting title. Anyway, yeah. What have I done of productive shit today that I can rant about? Not much. Spoilers. I don't know, my life right now is just, you know, waiting to hear back from job applications. You know, I was at that one job interview at like restaurant, cafe thingy. Still haven't heard back. I mean, it's only like 2 days ago, and seeing from the Facebook post they made, they are pretty popular fellas. And I mean, I'm probably like, you know, in the top echelon of people who actually, you know, could make it on time to that interview, because, you know, it's the weekends right now, and, you know, it's shit, fuck, shit, fuck, shit. Like, he sounded really surprised when I actually went, like, a day after he asked, like, on such short notice. But I mean, I was about to say I had nothing else to do, but that's a complete fucking lie. I had another job interview like an hour before, and I had to go to work an hour after, which, yeah, I mean, so yeah, I still haven't heard back from them, which is pretty much what I'm waiting for. I could of course just begin working at the other guys, just the... I don't even know what to call them. I don't know, do I have to explain every time what they are? I guess, basically like, when somebody somewhere in the country calls in sick, they can, you know, they need people to cover for them, or if they just have, you know, extra many things to do that day, they can call this company that in turn calls us to say, yo, work tomorrow. It's very unstable, but I mean, kinda stable at the same time. I mean, money is money, hours is hours. Hours are hours, yeah. So I don't really know. I don't want to like commit too much to those guys before I even hear back from, you know, the job that I actually want at this restaurant. Basically, what my job would be would just be like standing at a buffet, just you know, doing meat, which is awesome. It's, first of all, it's at a restaurant, at a buffet. That's pretty cool in its own right. But also just, you know, the meat section is even more cool, because that's, I mean, the part I wanted the most. I don't really, it wasn't really described too much how, like, what exactly they were looking for. So I don't know if they were looking for, like, several people for several different, you know, types of, you know, jobs, or if they were only looking for this one position, and they are taking in one guy or gal. I really don't know, but I guess I'll just have to wait to hear back from them, which I have no idea when that is. I expect somewhere during this week, but who really knows? Anyway, as of what I've done today is, as one would expect, play some Monster Hunter, and you know, hunting down a Tigrex, which I actually successfully did after way too many attempts. We're not gonna talk about that. That's a lie. We're gonna talk about that. God, I hate Gorb. Anyway, yeah, Tigrex is basically like my arch nemesis at this point, because holy shit, he is annoying to fight against. Like, I've only now, after I don't know, like fucking 10 attempts, taking him down, for, like, you know, solo. Sure, I've done it solo too in like the Colosseum, but I don't know if that really counts. Because you have all that fucking help in terms of the cannons and the I don't know, spears, something I can't remember. Spears. I'm just gonna call them spears. And the fucking Dragoninator, you know, the big spear, the big like drill, dragon drill. No, it has a name that I can't remember. Basically, something that just does fucking 3,000 free damage. I mean, sure, you could do that too with like turf wars and stuff. Which, I mean, sure, if you think about it that way, actually, it's, you know, maybe it's even harder in the arena. Which, I don't know. I feel like in the arena I just got lucky, honestly. But who really knows? Like, the problem with Tigrex is just he's a fast motherfucker, and I am a slow motherfucker because I have a hammer. I play with hammer. At least right now. I played with dual blades, dual swords, dual knives. For like the first, I don't know, 70 hours, 60 to 70 hours I played. Of course I can't remember anything from that time, but here I am, playing a hammer. It's also a pretty simple weapon, but you know, a little more complex than the dual blades. The dual blades, I remember them just as being like, you know, like fucking 2 combos and that's it, if even combos. It's just, you know, hit a bunch of times. Where with hammer you actually have to think like a little bit about what you're doing, which is pretty epic. Ah shit, just missed. Oh, I feel like that could have hit. God damn it. But yeah, that's one thing, it's just the combos. You have to think a lot about that. But the thing is, against, like, when you're slow as a hammer, you can't really get any combo off on Tigrex, unless he is, you know, stunned, like, you know, banged into a wall, or just tired as fuck. So you just stand still, because otherwise, good fucking luck getting a single combo in, even just like a lot of the time, even getting 2 hits in, 2 hit combos in, is like a big risk in terms of this guy. I should focus on healing, not attacking. Shit. Can I not die to Oro alone? To solo Oro? And he hits me here. Yes, sir. Alright. I mean, pretty much the issue is just this guy just fucking cannot stand still. So that's like the main issue. Yeah, that is just the main issue. just the combination of him being way too fucking fast, way too fucking unpredictable. I've only now just begun to like read his patterns correctly, which, I mean, that might be a fault of mine. Shit, I might die here. No, I won't. That might be a flaw of mine. I need to fix that. I don't know how to fix that. I just accept that I'm bad at games and then, you know, move on. Yeah, but you know, the whole shtick with Hammer is just getting a bunch of combos, but when you can't get all those combos, it's pretty fucking hard. Also, like, I've never encountered a monster that was that severe in terms of that sort of playstyle. You know, where I can't get any combos off and have to hit him like once at a time, unless he's staggered. Which really meant that I had to get creative with how I hit him. Good game, good game. A lot of the time was just, you know, waiting around for a chance to actually stagger him, which I've learned much more on how to do that, because I mean, I've talked about it before, but I've basically, my first run of Monster Hunter was just speedrun as fuck because I needed to catch up to my friend and play with him. So I didn't really know the mechanics all too well because it just got carried all throughout and like until the end game basically. So I just knew how to hit fast, hit hard. I think there was some like spirit gauge or something because I had the dual blades, but I barely knew that, which was like a key fucking component in how to dual blade. And I still, I'm now officially above 100 hours in the game. I still don't really know how that works, and I'm, you know, obviously because I'm playing Hammer and I don't have a spirit gauge. I don't know if it's called a spirit gauge, I assume so. Just like when you hit your enemy, like a bar fills up and you can use some special ability. I don't know, Hammer can just use that special ability like whenever, because Hammer, and we need to, you know, buff Hammer at least a little bit. But yeah, that's what I've been doing, just, you know, smacking him into walls and stuff. Another thing I did to damage him was just the, you know, you charge up, right? You charge your hammer up, and then you slide, slide on top of him. Then you do a really cool, like, rolling attack, like not rolling attack, but spinning around rolling attack, if that makes sense. Like you do a bunch of flips with your hammer, and then, you know, the more you charge, the faster you flip, essentially. That was also a good way to get a bunch of hits in at once, because you are essentially, like, when you're in the middle of that roll, you're essentially invincible, which I also learned a bunch about iframes from that fight. So I mean, sure, it was a good, like, learning curve. Tigrex was a good learning curve, but god, was he fucking annoying to deal with. And even now, I cannot guarantee that I would be able to take him out, like, first try. Which is sad to say, with so long that I've, you know, spent on him. But I mean, it's the truth. God, I really just took 2 hits from that. Christ almighty. So yeah, now I have, you know, my dignity intact from actually soloing a Tigrex. And I have my full Tigrex armor, which I immediately threw out because I needed a Brachydios helmet instead. But let us not focus on that. Actually, yeah, this I don't know. I don't know if it was worth it actually going through all that challenge to kill a Tigrex. But you know, wearing the skin of my enemy for just a second, wearing the dead body of my arch nemesis, felt good. So I consider it worth it. That is a huge W. So I don't know. I've just been. My friend I'm playing with is almost caught up to where I am in Iceborne, so we can actually like play together, finally. And that fits me pretty well because I don't really have anywhere to go in terms of like collecting items for weapons or armor, because I am where I want to be. I have the epic flower hammer that's like, I think its base stats are 1300 plus 660 poison damage, which is fucking insane. It doesn't have any affinity, but I have a jewel, I have a gem that makes my affinity, just that one gem alone makes my affinity go up by 20%. Which basically, like, affinity is just the chance of critical hits. And I think I have some other jewel or something else, maybe a piece of armor, that is that makes it 5% more. So that is a 25% crit chance, which is pretty baller if I do say so myself. I also finally got I think it's called a KO jewel. Oh fuck, shit, okay, I should not mess up this bad, holy shit. Basically KO jewel does stagger damage, no, slugger damage, which is awesome because hammer. That was a really bad sisters fight. God. Well, I'm gonna go to bed. This was horrible as always. Well, see you tomorrow.